Hey guys, I'm going to take this apart and put it back together because I had to clean it off. It's a older 1978 pressure switch. It's a Furnas electric. It's off of an old Craftsman compressor, 3-horse, 2-cylinder, 240 volt. And I'm going to show you how to take it apart and put it back together because I had to do that and I had to look over the internet to figure out how to put part of it back together. So I figured I'd make a video and show you how to do it, and also so I would remember how to do it. Okay, there's your relay. This is the on and off portion of it. I'm going to take the screws that hold the relay in out. This worked before. It was just really greasy and oily, and I cleaned up the contacts a little bit, cleaned it, painted it. There's one piece in here that's kind of hard to get together, and that's what I was having problems with. There's the screws. Okay, the way this works, if you don't know how one works, air comes in through the bottom, pushes up on a diaphragm, which pushes up on the switch, which closes. Actually, it pushes up on the diaphragm and opens the relay so that it turns the compressor off. And when the diaphragm drops, it closes the relay contacts and turns the compressor back on. This is the bottom. This is the diaphragm. And when it's together, this piece is right here, and that's what pushes in. This is the pressure cutoff adjustment. This is like a little nut right here. So these little legs go down into there, and that keeps it from turning when you're tightening the spring down. And here's how that would be off, that would be on. So when this pushes up, it shuts it off. When the pressure drops, it closes and it turns back on again. This is a little valve that opens when the compressor turns off. So it lets the residual pressure bleed off the head of the compressor so that when it starts, it doesn't have a lot of resistance and work so hard to start back up. These are the pieces I had problems with putting back together, and I had to watch several videos to find out how to do this. So this is going to go into the back here. And this is going to go down in here. So what you have to do now, kind of get your spring pushed forward a little bit, and then push this forward. See what I mean? Take you some vice grips, clamp it down. Make sure this piece is down where it's supposed to be. Otherwise, it won't work when you put it back together. Now, you can't put this together without the vice grips on there or something to hold it. So, I got this off of another video. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was all in Spanish. So all I could do was look at pictures. But it helped a lot. You can get that there. Make sure this is in the middle. It can be over here, but on this one it can't be over here because this side, it interferes with it. So now you're going to take your vice grips off. So you can see it's working. This piece is going to come in here. That's what opens and closes that little bleeder valve. This will only go in one way because it has little locking pins. Yours may not, so pay attention to how it goes in. There's our diaphragm. The little puffy side is going to face out. You'll line those holes up there. You're going to put this on there, line those holes up. Get some screws in there and line it up. There we go. These are kind of hard to do, so you kind of get a little magnetic screwdriver, drop them down in there. And kind of just alternate, kind of slowly tighten them down. I don't think you have to have them super duper tight. I'm just making them pretty good on the snug side. Cut your zip tie, pull it out. That's on, that's off. You can see the little if you can see the relays. And then when the compressor's off, it's compressing this little valve. Opens the valve, lets the excess head pressure off. Then when it turns back on, it closes the valve and helps it build pressure. Sometimes if you hear leaking from your pressure switch, sometimes it's this. If it's leaking out when it's off, it's probably this or your diaphragm. So there you go. Put our lid on. It's done. And that is a Furnas electric, 1975-ish, 1980 maybe. Bye.